on today's video. So we are going to do our sinking funds today. The most recent video that went up was our bills binder and our cash envelopes that go in my wallet. So if you're interested to see what we spend on a weekly basis, definitely check out that video. I hope it helps. We are a month ahead on our bills, so we do stuff right now for all of our October bills. So we are almost done, and we have a few stragglers that we got to finish up on the next paycheck, but I definitely wanted to get some, I'm sorry, my dogs are playing. I definitely want to get our sinking fund stuffed. So I hope you guys are interested in today's video. Let me know if you guys have any video selections or suggestions, not selections, suggestions down below, and let's go ahead and get started. So our money is already organized here. We did count it in the last video just because we had all of our money combined, but we can go ahead and count today to see how much we're going to be stuffing today for sinking funds. So we have 300 and hundreds, and let's see, we have a 50. Ooh, let's get that in the right spot. 50, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have a 50 and an 80. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 in tens. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. I want to make sure these aren't sticking. Okay. So we have some pretty gross bills, but then we have some really crispy bills. Like this is a really bad $1 bill. But these are very new, so these want to stick together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and ones. So we are going to stuff $525 today in our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I hope you guys have had a great start to your week. I am filming this on Monday, so happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We had my son's birthday party this past weekend, so if I can find some pictures, I will post them. Unfortunately, I did not take a ton of pictures. I'm very upset with myself about it. I wish I had more pictures, but he had a great time. It was great hanging out with our families, so it was a great weekend, but I hope you guys had a great one. Guys, if you live out down by Florida and you're dealing with the hurricane coming through right now, I hope you guys stay safe. Please follow your local authorities' suggestions when it comes to evacuations. It's definitely not something to try and ride out. I am from South Florida originally. I went through Hurricane Andrew, so I definitely am feeling what you're going through right now. So please take care of yourselves and your family and make the best choices for that. So I'll be praying for you guys. Hopefully you guys all stay safe. So let's go ahead and jump into that. It's a long intro. So we're gonna start with this one here. This is typically our more short-term sinking funds. I'd say this is like things that we're gonna use in the next quarter or so. So we are gonna start with that. So we do have a fully funded Christmas fund, which is at $1,000. This is a placeholder. We have this money in our high yield savings account. We wanted to kind of get through my son's birthday before we start kind of focusing on what we're gonna do with Christmas. So I might eventually move that money to like a gift card or something, so we can use it and track what we're buying with it and stay within our budget. So fully funded Christmas. Date night, we have not used our date night money yet. We just kind of been letting it sit here, but our anniversary is in October, so we might use it for that. So for date night, we're gonna add a 20. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, $85 in date night. We unfortunately do not go on a whole lot of date nights, but I did recently, with my husband's bonus, we both got tattoos. Been talking about getting tattoos for a long time. Since my son's been through a lot, we definitely want to get something for him. So my husband got basically a picture portrait of Buzz Lightyear, which is my son's favorite character right now. And then I got this one. I might insert a picture, make it a little easier. But so we have Mickey, Minnie, and then a Buzz Lightyear balloon here. So it's still healing, but love it. Super excited to have that. So we did get to spend the day together doing that. Okay, so vacation, same thing. We are fully funded on our vacation fund. We have $2,000 in the bank, ready for vacation in a few months. For my son's birthday, we obviously just had his birthday, so we are saving already for next year. If we save $7 every week, that'll give us about $1,000 by the time his party rolls around next year. So I always want to be ahead of the game. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 going into Mason's birthday for next year. He just turned 2. If you're new to my channel, I have a 2-year-old son named Mason. He just turned 2 this past weekend, and we did a Toy Story theme, which was super fun. Again, I'll try and insert some pictures here if you guys are curious to see how it went, but it went really well. Okay, so we are in birthdays. We're gonna do 10 and a 5. We're gonna do 15 in birthdays. This is for people outside of my son. So next one coming up in our world, I think, is my mom. So 10, 20, 25, and 30. So we have 30 going into birthday. What is y'all's budget for people for their birthdays? Do you buy birthday gifts still when you're on like a debt-free journey or on a budget? What do you guys do for people's birthdays? Because I'm trying to stick to around $40 per person. Is that too much? What do you guys do? I'd love to hear from you. Okay, health. This is for basically like over-the-counter medicine, things like that. My son's medicine is coming due. He is still taking his Zyrtec until Halloween, so we will be going to buy that here shortly. So we have $10 in health. So clothing. We also are going to need to buy some clothes here soon, so we are going to add a little bit to clothing. We're at a 10. My husband and I are on our weight loss journey, so hopefully we will start being able to buy new clothes here soon, but also it's getting cold, so we will be getting my son some new clothes. I've mentioned this in some previous videos, but if you guys don't take part in, if you have kids, and don't take part in the Cat and Jack swapping of clothes, I definitely recommend you do that. Basically, you buy the clothes from Target, your child wears them, uses them, wears them out throughout the season, and then you can take those used clothes back to Target and swap them out. I think it's a great program they do. They donate the clothes. Once they receive used clothes, they do donate them. So I think it's a great, awesome thing. That's where I get my son's basics. So his pants, his shorts, and then some of his long sleeves will get there. I think it's a fantastic program. So if you don't take part in it, I definitely recommend doing that. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in clothing. If you guys have questions about that Target program, let me know. Definitely leave in the comment or something, and I'll respond back to you. All right, beauty, we're gonna add a 20 to beauty. I need to up this at some point because I do want to get my hair done before our vacation. But we just spent the money on my son and husband's haircuts. We have 20, 1, 2, 3, so 23 in beauty. All right. And then cake funds. So I do the cakes for most of my family, not all the time. Sometimes I'm just too busy, but I do try to. So I set aside money just in case I can help do that. So cake funds, we're gonna add a 20. I know on my mom's birthday, I'd love to do one of those geode cakes for her. So if you're not sure what that is, I'll try and insert a picture here. Super cool cakes. So the picture I'm inserting, of course, is not one I've done. I've never done one before, but I'd love to. Okay, gifts, we're going to add 10. This gift envelope is for things outside of birthdays. So anniversaries, I'm sorry, my dog is so excited to play. This is for, like, we do have a baby shower coming up here soon, so I'm sure this will be where that goes towards. So 10, 20, 30, 40 in gifts. All right, so that is our more short-term sinking fund binder. We'll set that over there. All right, next is going to be our more long-term, but it's definitely one we're going to use no matter what. So Amazon, this is for our Amazon Prime. We are saving for that. So Amazon Prime is going to get $2. We just paid it not too long ago. I'm sorry, that was my husband. Not too long ago, so we are saving for next time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 in Amazon. All right. And then debt, we are going to do, let's see, 200 and a 10, a 5, and a 1. So we are going to do 100, 200, 10, 15, 16. So $216 towards debt. I'm actually going to throw this extra money in here. We had this money left over from our recent cash envelopes that we did not use this past week. So we are going to apply this towards our debt payment as well. So we are going to do, let's count this up in total. So, oh, how did I leave that in here? Oh, this is from last time. So let's do a total right now. We're going to add 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 10, 15, 20, 21. So 321 we're going to add. Did I say that right? Yep. 321 we're going to add. And then this is already... Tucker. Goodness. And then this is from the last paycheck. So this is going to be a larger debt payment this month, which is super exciting. We are focusing right now on paying off my husband's credit card. We have now paid off my credit card, but we will be using it for gas going forward, just so it has some kind of balance every month. But since we are a month ahead on everything, as I see usage probably every 2 weeks, I will pull money out to cover that. So at the end of the month, we will pay it off. And that's the only thing we're going to be using those credit cards for. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. So we have 558 going towards debt this month. Fantastic, super excited for that payment. And so this will go into the bank in the next few days, and we will pay off or pay down that credit card. So that will probably take half of our balance will be left, which is awesome. Super excited about that. Okay, so that is that binder. Let's jump to our next binder here. This is our probably gonna need it at some point, but hopefully not kind of binder. So we have our home maintenance binder. Again, we are renters, but we do have to handle the small things around the house. So we are gonna do a 10 there. And let's see what my husband said, just in case. Okay, so my husband's on the way home, so we gotta get this finished. So we just added 10. So we're gonna do 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So this covers light bulbs, things like that, the small stuff. They do send us air filters as part of our rent. And then they handle all the major stuff. Health, ultimately, I'd love for this health binder to become our full medical deductible. That's just not a huge imperative thing right now. Right now, the bills that we're going for, we're just working into our bills for the month, basically. So we work it into our monthly budget. But this ideally would take us and cover our health deductible at some point. Okay, so we're gonna add a 10 to that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 in our health binder here. All right, and then vet, we do have a, care credit for our dogs, just in case we need it. My dog had back surgery a few years ago, so they said once they have back problems, they will always have back problems, so we are just trying to get ahead of that. Unfortunately, now that he has pre-existing back issues, he is no longer eligible for any kind of pet insurance for those issues, so that sucks. Okay. So for vet, we're gonna add a 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, $80 in our vet binder here. All right, and that's that one out of there. All right, last one here is this one. I will have all these supplies linked down below. I love this binder, it's super cute, but this clasp stopped working, this button, and I just don't like this plasticky, the material that this is made out of. It's very thick, obviously because they have to put these things in here, but I just do not like the quality of this. So I will not be linking this down below. I'm sure you can find it if you look for like confetti binders, but I just don't like these. I definitely would recommend like these, like rose gold or silver or whatever, over this kind, if you're curious. Okay, so we are going to jump into Mason. So again, Mason has a savings account. Once we get enough money, I will put a placeholder in here and we will deposit this into his savings account. So we are adding $100 this paycheck. So we have 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 50. So we have, wow, did I just lose count again? $350 going into Mason's, sorry, there's a little bend here in the thing, into his binder here. So we will get that up there, and then, oh, my screen fell asleep. Wake up, there you go. All right, and then we're almost done. For retirement, we're going to do a 50 in retirement. Again, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with our retirement yet, but I just wanna keep saving as we get through this. So 51, 52, 20, 30. So 230 in retirement. We're gonna have to eventually put that somewhere. All right, and then last one is future home. We are just saving towards stuff that we'll need in the future. We do have a separate savings account with money in it that we can use towards earnest and due diligence, but it's always nice to save something on a weekly basis too. So we have 20, 30, 40, and 50 in our future home. Hopefully we can look to buy in late winter, maybe next year. I don't want to have to rent again next year, but that might be what we have to do. It depends on what the housing market does. Okay, so that is all of our sinking funds. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't checked out the last one, that one was our bills binder and our cash envelopes. So if you're curious about what we spend weekly, definitely look at that video. And then I hope you enjoyed all the sinking funds. I'd love to hear from you guys about your sinking funds and where you're at. If you've met any of your goals so far, what that looks like for you. I'd love to celebrate with you guys. So thank you again for watching this video. I really do appreciate all of y'all's support. I love this community. You guys are so awesome and supportive. Definitely send me your favorite channels. I'd love to watch them, and your favorite Etsy shops for budgeting stuff. I love Jordan Budgets. If you guys haven't watched her, you're missing out. Definitely check her out. And she has a shop as well. So again, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.